Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tony McKeage and this vlog is about wildlife. Today, on the 11th of November, I visited the Wildbase Recovery Centre here in Palmerston North to view some of their birds. The first bird that's up is the Kaka or bush parrot. There's a couple of resident kakas in the Wildbase Centre, and they are the clowns, I guess, of the centre. They spend a lot of their time moving around, climbing on the net barriers that surround the centre, and they're an amusing bunch of characters. They can be a little bit shy at times and they like to hide in the foliage, and it can be quite difficult to capture. Part of the objective of my visit was to get some reasonable quality video with my 300 lens on my big camera, and I'm pretty happy with it overall. It's quite a hard thing to hold that particular lens steady, and you'll see it's a little bit shaky. The next bird is the Kereru, or the wood pigeon. Now there's only one of these in the recovery centre, and it's 22 years old, which is quite old for a wood pigeon. In fact, he's well beyond his life expectancy. He's quite a quiet character. He often sits high on the top of the wood, in the top of the character. The next bird is the Bellbird, or Koremaku. They are flighty characters. They spend a lot of time. There's two birds there in the recovery centre, and they spend a lot of time chasing each other around the enclosure. They are quite pretty birds, a quite pretty shade of green, and they are songbirds in the bush and make up a lot of the noise, particularly morning and evening. So as I said, there's two of them there that are residents. Most of these birds that are residents have never actually been in the wild and probably wouldn't know how to survive outside in the wild itself. The next character that we've got here, or two characters, are not actually birds. They're Tuataras, they're native lizards. They were quite rare. They're quite shy creatures. They spend a lot of their time underground. Being lizards, they are cold-blooded, so they don't cope well with low temperatures or high temperatures. So they attempt to use foliage and cover to regulate their body temperature. They are quite interesting in the sense that they're rare. This is the female, quite a bit younger than the male that we just saw before. The last one is the tui, and the tui is a bit of a character in the forest. Is a mimic. Likes to mimic noises, particularly does like in urban environments, mimics human behaviour and human noises. They are quite a pretty bird in the sense that they have this white pouch underneath there, or white feather underneath their bill, and they have quite a glossy dark black coat. Particularly at this time of the year, they're nectar feeding. They're also part of the songbird group, and they're real characters. I really enjoyed my visit this time. The video experience was quite challenging. The conditions that I was photographing under it was close to rain. In fact, in actual fact, it was a very light rain. It's a great setup. It saves, for me, it means that you can get guaranteed access to birds, and get good photographs of good specimens without having to shell out for expensive gear. Hey look, thank you for watching. Please like the video, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Also, if you know people who will be interested, please share it with your friends, and also make comments on the YouTube page, which is below where the video is embedded. Thank you again.